okay, so somebody said to me, they're manifesting a specific person. Can they manifest them to have certain qualities and be the way they want them to be? And yes, you can. Okay, and this isn't manipulating them or forcing them to change. I'm going to explain to you with an analogy, which I think will help you understand. So I think I've said this before, maybe not for this question, but similar. So think of, I don't know, Johnny Depp. He's an actor, right? If I am putting on a movie, if I'm choosing a movie with Johnny Depp, let's say Pirates of the Caribbean, then I am tuning in. Okay, so let's look at movies, different movies, like different states, different realities, okay? So if I choose to watch the Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp, where he is the pirate, I'm choosing to experience and watch that movie. Okay, so I'm tuned in to that movie. But there are all these other movies with Johnny Depp in. You know, Edward Scissorhands, and there's one about a vampire, I can't remember, there's a few. So I'm choosing to tune into the one where he's a pirate. So if I no longer like that version of him, and I don't want to watch that movie, I don't like the movie, and I want to experience a different version of him, I have to change what I'm focused on. I have to change the movie. I have to change what I'm tuned into. So what do? I change the movie, and I choose to experience a version of him where he's got scissor hands, for example. So he is still Johnny Depp, but he's just a different version that I'm experiencing. So it's the same with your specific person. Right now, you're tuned into the version of them. It's like you're watching a movie with a version of them that's unfavourable. And you think you need to change them to experience the version of them or have the talk with them. But it's pointless. It's like me trying to have a talk with, you know, the TV, the movie, and go, you know, Johnny Depp, you know, Captain Jack Sparrow, I want you to be Edward Scissorhands. It's not going to happen because he's playing the role that he's playing in that movie. So I have to change what I'm focused on. I have to change what I'm tuned into. So I'm going to tune into the movie where he is Edward Scissorhands. So it's the same with your specific person. There's infinite versions of them that you can experience. But the more you focus on the version that you don't want, that's just like you watching Pirates of the Caribbean over and over again, but not liking it, complaining about it when you can literally change it. So you've got to choose what you're tuning into. You've got to choose what you want to experience in your mind and focus only on that. So if you want to experience a different version of your SP, you need to go in consciousness and imagine them the way you want them to be. They're loving, they're kind, they bring you flowers, they spoil you, they treat you like a princess. Or for the men, you know, for men and women. So I hope that makes sense. So I have access right now to different versions of Johnny Depp, different movies. Okay, and I'm just using that as an analogy, okay? And whatever one I choose to watch is what I'm going to experience. So whatever one you choose to focus on in your mind is what you're going to experience. You've got to stop focusing on the one that's currently playing out and focus on the one that you want to experience. But so many of you are so addicted to trying to change the 3D. Just it's the same as literally watching Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean and trying to change him into Edward Scissorhands. It's not going to happen. That version of reality is that version of reality. You'll want a different version of reality. Every version of reality has its own versions of people, own, you know, thoughts, beliefs, things, everything. So it's pointless trying to change the 3D, trying to change the TV. You've got to change what you're tuned into. You've got to change the movie. Okay, so I hope that makes sense.